Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Or should I say good evening? Good evening. It is Sunday, and as promised, this is the Car Chronicles, Narc Car Chronicles chat that I have started implementing. I am Nola. They call me Nola. I have been an online seller for the last 4.5 years. The name of my boutique is Nola Motherly Love Online Boutique. I am TikTok affiliated on 2 accounts and also Amazon affiliated, QVC affiliated, and work corporate from home in the medical field 20 years. So, also, I was in a narcissistic marriage for 22 years. Narcissistic marriage slash relationship for 22 years. So I felt the need. I have been constantly going over where I wanted to start. So, and I feel like I definitely like to start from the beginning. So, from the beginning for me, but all narcissists have the same characteristics. You have to understand that. So, from the beginning for me, the physical abuse started very early on. The rage started very early on in my marriage, in my relationship, because we were together for basically almost 10 years, and we were married for 13 years. So in the beginning, it started very early on. I'm talking like in the first 3 months. I literally, I promise you, y'all, do you know that it is a normal abusive behavior to leave like 9 to 15 times. I left my narcissistic husband at least 8 or 9 times in the 22 years we were together, at least 8 or 9 times. But he always dragged me back in, right? So the abuse started early on. I can remember him coming over to, because we all both had our own house. I was renting. He had his own house. He was 23. I was 26, going on 27, and he would get angry, throw things around. They always like to come to your house and just go in a rage, throw my furniture around, throw everything around, try to put his hands on me. It was always a fight, the physical abuse that started very early on in the relationship. We can definitely talk about the road rage with the long car rides with the narcs, because the narcs do not like to be in cars a long period of time. They move very fast in relationships too. When I do think about my 22-year marriage, I thought about the fact that everything he moved so fast with, when it came down to meeting his parents, when it came down to meeting his friends, going out of town with him, and things like that. They all follow the same traits, right? So he moved very fast with that. I saw in the first 3 months, literally said, this is not working out for me. This is not working out for me. I'm not happy. You are very aggressive, very abusive. I have a lot of anger issues. Now understand, we did not have the knowledge that we have today. We did not have the knowledge that we have today. In today's time, social media, so many, the education and everything that you have today, the access to know what the signs of this is, right? Obviously, completely at the age I am now, my big grown woman age, I completely have the knowledge of it. I have the education of it and the street knowledge of it, and I know the spiritual side of it. So the psychological side of it, the book side of it, all parts of it, and have lived it, have experienced it. So I wanted to start from the beginning. The abuse started early on, throwing things around when he would get upset at something that happened or something that wasn't going his way. It didn't matter. If the day was Tuesday, he just would go into a rage, right? I can remember going out of town with him for, I think maybe this was the second time, or that when I tried to leave him again and wanted to end the relationship again, and he was threatening to unalive us, both of us together in the vehicle. And I can remember just screaming out our children's name, screaming out each of our children's name while he was going in his rage. I was like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself involved in? So this is literally the first 6 months of the relationship. I can remember the very first time he even tried to put his hands on me. Said I was going out with my cousins, and he tried to literally grab my hair and grab my head through my car because he didn't want me to go. And I remember I had my curling irons and I had my bags and stuff because I was going out with my cousins, and it was a normal reaction because I'm shocked that he trying to put his hands on me, and I hauled off and hit him with the curling iron and made his lip bleed, you know. So it was always, because I've always been such a strong woman, right? So it was always a fight, always a fight, you know, because I was raised and a man would never put his hands, you know, on a woman, no matter what the situation is. I raised my son to be that. I don't care what the situation is. You walk away from the situation because a man is automatically stronger than a woman, right? So the abuse started early on. I just want to hear your thoughts and your so this is the start of my narcissistic relationship and marriage. I want to hear your story. I want to hear your side to your relationship and your true experiences. But this is some examples of the start of my narcissistic marriage. For 22 years that I'm no longer in, by the grace of God. So definitely put your thoughts and your perceptions in the chat, your personal experiences. Talking about it, letting it all out. It definitely heals you. Coming from a woman that is healed, that has been out of this relationship for the last 3 years, definitely talking about it, holding it in and not talking about it, and not having anyone that can relate, because no one is going to be able to relate to your story unless they've been in it. So definitely let's talk about it. So this is Narc Car Chronicles Sunday. Talk to you later.